Good Monday morning. This is going to be a very short edition of the Monday Morning Memo. The world was supposed to end Saturday night, so I didn't get prepared for my normal show. Speaking of the world ended, Wendy had bark delivered to our house. She was out of town Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so she decided she's going to have bark delivered Thursday afternoon. And just to make sure it's subtle enough that I see it, she goes ahead and has it dropped right in front of my garage door so I can't get in. And I had waited till late Saturday to make sure the world didn't end before I spread it. But I got it all spreaded for her before she got back. So, welcome to Monday morning. A couple things going on. Tomorrow is a business meeting up north, and the business meeting, Dave Pouch is going to give a show on how he uses electronic document signature, e-signatures. We had kind of a couple webinars last week just to introduce people very briefly about that, and those weren't quite as complete as we had hoped. For those of you that tuned in, you know what I'm talking about. But Dave's going to give that at the north meeting, and assuming he doesn't screw it up, and I'm sure you won't, Dave, we're going to invite you down to the Eugene to show us the same thing if you would do that for us. So, again, that's at the north meeting tomorrow at Spring Hill Country Club as normal. 8:30 is breakfast, 9 o'clock is the meeting. Down here in Eugene, Linda's giving her world famous LARC class. That's tomorrow that's Tuesday, tomorrow, at 9 o'clock in the Eugene Coaching Center, and that's the law and rule update that's required every license renewal. We give that free. You can go to the associations and pay for it, but you might as well take ours. And I know Linda gives it up north a couple times a year as well, so everybody can participate. This last week I had my brainstorming, my Wednesday and Thursday brown bag brainstorming both in Eugene and up north. And one of the things that kind of struck me after I walked away from both those is we've gotten some agents that have kind of slipped back into not contacting their sphere. A lot of people have said, my sphere isn't doing anything because they don't have any equity, da-da-da-da-da. Remember, people's lives change instantly. You'll talk to some people that, no, I'm going to die in this house, and 3 weeks later, for whatever reason, they're ready to sell. That doesn't mean to nag them every week to see what's going on, but a couple times a year you should be personally touching those people. And by personal, I mean picking up the phone or writing a handwritten note. That's in addition to the monthly mailing. So if you're not doing that, I encourage people to use people's birthday as a good excuse to call. It kind of prompts you, they're random, and just give them a call, leave a voicemail, says happy birthday, or write them a handwritten note. Either way, the people that have been most successful at getting birthdays is A, just flat ask them, or B, Facebook has a lot of birthdays on that, for those of you that are on Facebook and know. A great website that I ran into a few months back that I wanted to share, 1000wattspotlight.com, 1000, the numbers 1000 watt, W-A-T-T, spotlight.com. You sign up for their real estate newsletter. It's very high tech. They're kind of talking about the new techie things to come, almost on the bleeding edge sometimes, so you don't necessarily need to subscribe to everything that they recommend, but it kind of gives you an idea as to what's coming up. Birthdays today. Mr. Mick Cates is turning a year older. World didn't end. Sorry, Mick, you're going to turn a year older. And Linda O'Brien in the Eugene office this Friday has a birthday as well. The talking point of the week. The greatest ability is dependability. The greatest ability is dependability. That's all I got. Hope you have a great week and get ready for the long holiday weekend coming up this next week.